back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Now we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the London Monarchs and the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Londoners, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on. We have a red zone situation brewing. This defense on their heels a little bit as they get set to defend a 1st and 10 with the ball at the 16. And now out comes Minnesota. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot. Great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
They'll run. This is Hunt. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Come on, let's go!
From the gun, here's Brissett. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Now Chandler Catanzaro for the field goal here. Catanzaro's kick is right through, and the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. Time to get you back live again. This offense in the red zone as they've got it 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that. Let's swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
And again, it's Rodgers. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
That's fine. Yeah.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that.
A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation?
Let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
Now this time he'll look to throw. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They do get 9, but it leads to 4. This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this third down play? And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this third down play?
Hurry up, hurry up. Get reset. Hey, easy. Get reset. Hey, easy.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Time for this defense to try and stiffen as they'll try here to defend a 1st and 10 situation at their own 17-yard line. some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to the 18. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, Brissett. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him. And that's sack number 18 for him on the year.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now Chandler Catanzaro for the field goal here. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that.
This offense has marched the ball down the field nicely. In good position, can they finish the drive off? 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Hey, 626. 258.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
That's fine. Yeah.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. But fortunately, another offensive player quick to react, and they will indeed retain possession.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And the Vikings with an extra defender in the secondary on 3rd.
Playing coverage here.
Now Rodgers. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Two minutes to play here in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's caught. Touchdown. Brandon Cooks. Trouble certainly brewing for this defense after that last play, as now they'll need to defend a 1st and goal from the 5.
Let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Oh, now, and he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it all. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between... We have a red zone alert. This defense giving up ground, and they'll look to stop a 2nd and 1.
18! Jumbo!
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. Flushed out right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Kyle Van Noy able to run him down for a loss of a yard.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
That's fine. Yeah. Hey, check 26.
Rodgers now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that'll bring up second down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Zoom. Blue 58. Zoom.
Rodgers now to throw again. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 30, past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
This offense, they've got a really nice drive going, and now it's 1st and goal. Can they finish it off and punch it in the end zone? They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around again. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need.
Let's go. What? 9.
On 3rd down, Brissett. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah.
A field goal does him no good here as we drop you into this situation. Offense staying out there, and they are going on fourth down.
Inside.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 20. This offense, they've got a really nice drive going, and now it's first and goal.
That's fine. Yeah.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And his guys have taken the lead here in the fourth. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying,
The margin for error for this defense is slim because a field goal would change the complexion of this game. Can they get the stop they need?
Come on, let's go. What? 90. What? 90.
A first down throw for Brissett. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Flush to his right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Here we go. What? 90.
First down, Brissett. Ebron with it over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Back to throw. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll bring up a second down. Clock running here under 90 seconds to go. He's back to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 7. And now it's third down. Back to throw. And he connects with Ebron. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Come on, let's go! Brand 38! Now
Hunt. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Now a stoppage here. We'll get another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
They run again with Hunt. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Here we go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
Now it's Hunt. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. So what kind of a drive can the offense muster here? Remember, they need to get it into the end zone because they're trailing by more than 3 in a 1-score game. They have no timeouts left.
319! Hey, check 26!
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
Hey, check 26!
He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Myles Garrett in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.